Guys, the top 10s are back, baby! This absolutely calls for a party. And well, luckily for us, Nintendo released a brand new Mario Party game on Nintendo Switch. And guess what? It's really good. It contains so many cool and fresh minigames to play, and today I'll be giving you my 10 favorites, the ones I keep playing over and over again. Hey, I'm Nico, and here's my top 10 Mario Party Jamboree minigames. One cool thing that Mario Party Jamboree added during the board game phase are the partners you can get. Basically, they will randomly appear, and if you reach them in time, everyone will play a showdown minigame. And the winner, well, he gets the partner. Simple. Each potential partner has their own set of showdown minigames. And the first game on this list is Yoshi's. The minigame is called Yoshi Mountain Race. And well, this pretty much sums it up. You all hop on a Yoshi and you climb the mountain as fast as you can. There will be many obstacles on the way as you climb up, but they can all be avoided by just being careful. You can also eat apples to go faster, which is a good idea in a race. But you know my favorite thing about this minigame? The fact that if you play as Yoshi, well, Yoshi will hop on top of another Yoshi! This is so silly looking! Hey, remember King Bob from Super Mario 64? Well, this is him today, and oh boy is he in trouble. Defuse or Lose is a 2 vs 2 minigame where you have to extinguish the sparks by doing some ground pound attacks on the wires. Basically, we have to delay his inevitable death. The main issue? Well, there's only 2 characters, but there's 3 wires. So basically, King Bob is pretty much screwed. It is a bit difficult to avoid attacking each other while doing the ground pounds, but if you play your cards right, well, your King Bob will survive and the other one will blow up. Ah, rest in pepperoni, King Bob. I will always remember you. I'm gonna say I was having a feeling of deja vu when I played this minigame over here. Stamp Out is a game where everyone is on a stamp and you have to do short bounces to try to ink the page with your corresponding color. I knew I had played this before, and it's because it's a Mario Party 4 minigame, but brought back in HD. And you know what? It is still as fun today as it was over 22 years ago. Yep, it's been 22 years. I'm old. Anyways, you can decide to ink the blank spaces in your corner like a good boy, or you can decide to attack everyone else. Guess what I'm choosing to do? You're all going down, you idiots! Ha 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 ha! One thing that annoyed me about the first Super Mario Party game on Switch is how most minigames were motion controlled, and I'm typically not a fan of these. But this next one might change my opinion. Hammer It Here is a 4-player minigame where you have to hit nails with your hammer. Simple, yes? Fun? Heck yeah! Some nails will require more powers to hit, and in order to charge your power, well, you simply have to wait. So basically this minigame is all about timing. Hit the nail when you think you have enough power, and if done correctly, you'll get it on your first try. If you messed up, well, you'll have to hit it another time, wasting precious seconds. Sounds fun, right? This next minigame is so original. Camera Ready will show you a picture and you'll have to take a photo that matches it. Sounds simple, right? Well, it is and it isn't at the same time. You'll first have to find the location the picture was taken in, which is simpler said than done. And once you get it, you'll have to zoom in and zoom out in order to match the perspective perfectly. Even worse, sometimes the characters in the picture move around, forcing you to wait for the perfect moment. Oh, and this minigame also features les epic trolls. Like here, I'm waiting for the chain chomp to go around the tree to be in position. And as I take my picture, this freaking red Koopa Troopa runs into the frame. Yo, what's wrong with you? You're ruining my picture! Get this guy out of here! To be honest, I wasn't expecting to feature a single player minigame on this list, because, well, the fun of Mario Party is having a party and sharing it with everyone. But truth is, Nugg and Knock is just super fun. This bonus minigame gives out coins when you hit Monty Moles with a hammer. Yeah, I know, it's just a simple whack-a-mole minigame, but trust me, you gotta try it. There are the normal moles, which you hit once, the golden moles, which need to be hit multiple times, and then the super golden mole, who has a freaking health bar. Oh, and don't forget the red coins, as they're worth more. The only thing you have to watch out for are the bombs. These guys are not cool, okay? You don't want to hit them. Teamwork makes dream work. That's the saying, right? Well, if you're playing 2-axis taxis, this will have to be true. Basically, you have to maneuver this weird floating car thingy through an obstacle course full of walls and wall-eyes enemies. And this might sound simple at first, but here's the thing, it's a 2 versus 2 minigame, and one player moves up and down, and the other left and right. So yeah, you'll have to communicate and read each other if you want to go fast. Not gonna lie, this is not easy. Sometimes you have a clear idea of where you want to go, but your partner, they have another idea of their own. This leads to a bunch of oopsies, but nothing that can't be fixed. Okay, this may sound weird, but Mario Party Jamboree has some of the sexiest looking food I've ever seen. I mean, look at these burgers, or this cake, or these pancakes, these foot-long sandwiches that would make Subway jealous. But here's the thing, nothing is as pretty as this lovely steak. It is cooked to perfection, and now, well, we gotta share it 50-50. So by working with your partner, you'll have to establish where to cut it in order for the both of you to have the exact same amount. Let me tell you, this ain't easy, but it's worth a shot. All steaks have different shapes, so it's not always obvious to know where to cut. But after cutting 3 steaks, the results will be shown, and wow, okay, good job Donkey Kong, we actually did great! Steaks, burgers, all of these are yummy food, but they're not necessarily healthy food, which is why this next minigame is gonna make us feel a bit better. In Pick and Produce, there's 3 conveyor belts, 3 different baskets, and 3 different fruits. You'll have to work with your partner to get the right fruits in the right baskets. And at first, it's actually not that difficult, but soon there will be way more fruits and moving them around will be quite confusing. The only thing I dislike about this minigame is how short it is. Like, I would sort fruits for hours and hours if the game let me. It is that fun. Okay, I wasn't expecting a Joy-Con motion-controlled minigame to be placed here at number 1, but Tilt-A-Golf deserves this spot. In this game, you have to put the golf ball in the hole as fast as you can, and to do so, you won't be using a golf club. Nah, that would be cringy. Instead, you have to imagine the Joy-Con is actually the golf field, and you'll have to move it around. But since the Joy-Con is so precise, you can also give it a little shake in order to make the ball bounce, which definitely helps quite a lot. This is an expert tip, a pro gamer move, so use it wisely. So there you go, my favorites, the best of the best. Do you agree with my picks? Would you add other minigames? Would you remove some? Let me know in the comment section down below. Bye!